DK Shivakumar held a meeting with several prominent citizens of Bengaluru at the Vidhan Sauda. The meeting was to make an action plan for Bengaluru, and some of the decisions include drone management of traffic and lake rejuvenation. The IT hub has for years borne the brunt of its infrastructure woes, with traffic potholes and flooding disrupting life regularly. There are two parts to the plan that is needed to be drafted. One is the practical plan to solve infrastructure, and other is to make Bengaluru the technology AI data hub of the country. How do we do it step by step? Let's discuss. We have some people from Bangalore here as well who understand what the issues are and what the solutions can be as well. Joining us on the show is Major General DK Shivakumar, former head of Territorial Army and geostrategic defense expert. Revathy is the CEO of B.PAC. She was also in a meeting with the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka just some time ago. Asha Krishnaswamy, political analyst, also with us on the program. And last but by no means the least, Shekhar Vijayan, political analyst, also with us on the program. Thank you everyone for being a part of this conversation. Okay, Revathy, if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Well, you were with the Deputy Chief Minister and obviously being in such proximity gives you an insight, gives you an inkling as to what the focus of course correction for Bengaluru is going to be. What did you make as to what the priorities for this government are? The people living in the metropolis area of Bengaluru are obviously fed up. They pay some of the highest taxes in the country, and yet they get the lowest amount of facilities in terms of infrastructure. Is that going to be a priority for the government at hand? Because, let's not forget that the voter base at times can be very, very different from the people who pay the most taxes.
Yes, I think we got the impression that the DCM was extremely serious about the issues of Bangalore. He very patiently listened to all the people for almost 3.5 hours, and he took down notes, he summarized the action items. So I think he also started, if I may say so, that he started on a good note before calling all the people. He has been touring the city non-stop for the last several days. So I think he has tried to understand the issues, and then he wanted to hear from people whether what he's seeing is what they are also telling him. So I think he's pretty well aware now, and the meeting today only corroborated the problems that citizens are facing. I must reassure all the people here that the issues we spoke about, everybody uniformly spoke about mobility as a very key issue. Sustainability and climate action as a very key issue, to have water, better water management, and concern about flooding, concern about lakes, all were significant issues. The other issue was the concern that he spoke that what he took away from the meeting was we wanted more systematic urbanization. These were his very words. And he is very seized of the matter that 25% of the state resides in Karnataka, and he really wants to ensure that the people in rural Karnataka also get good education, get good jobs. So he is trying to make many things attractive in the hinterlands of Karnataka rather than only being focusing on Bangalore. So I think the government is very seized of all the issues, how much they can do, how much they can move the mountain, how fast they can move the mountain. Those are all issues that we will hear shortly. Beyond Bangalore is a very serious agenda for them. They want to ensure that they reach out to many educationists and various people who are running schools in places like Bangalore and other good cities, big cities of Karnataka, to take on at least 1 or 2 schools in rural parts of Karnataka, so that every city, every rural area also has some good schools. So having good education, good jobs, etc., will also create a magnet. Now, all of this is not going to happen overnight. I think these are all very good moves, and we have also suggested that he meets people more often, and we hope that this momentum will continue. And the manifesto, the Congress manifesto, has been very powerful on mobility as a big issue to be resolved. It is also very strong on creating one Bangalore where water, power, waste management, mobility are all covered, and you don't have to go to 100 different agencies who have multiple other priorities, so that Bangalore gets necessary focus. So this is my takeaway from the meeting.
All right, those are very good inputs and insights that we have on what DK Shivakumar is actually focusing at.